Welcome to the Tombs Season 3 finale, Episode 16. Or perhaps the most overrated season ever, because we rated it. Well, I rated it. And it's not
Hold
delivered.
on, maybe most overrated season ever by you. I wouldn't say it's the most overrated season of all time. It's
That's
actually
what I
not
mean.
bad. Here,
To this point, it's overrated.
let's
Right, to this
let's
point.
be real. At the absolute worst, it is the third best Walking Dead season, and that's at the worst.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good then, isn't it?
Well, thank God. That's pretty good. Let's be real. Like
It's
something.
third in the three-horse race.
Aye, well, when you put it like that, I mean, it's like, yeah, there's good, there's highs, there's lows of season 3. I would say this was a low, especially how it ended. Big build up. You get to the 16th episode. You think
I wouldn't say there was anything actually particularly good about this episode.
No, but you think you're getting a war. You kind of get misled. You think oh, here we go, Woodbury versus the prison, and it just doesn't. No, this is the equivalent, right? This was the equivalent of big boxing fight, right? Oh, hyped up for a year. They get in the ring. Woodbury throws a couple of jabs, but they ain't even aiming. You know what I mean? They're just feeling it, and then all of a sudden. You see the prison, they start moving their arms and they're flexing, and then Woodbury just gets out the ring and waves the white towel. I mean, it was pish.
Pretty much it, and the
great.
prison's response wasn't exactly Ivan Drago. When we kick off, the governor is beating up Milton. Yeah, we don't know it's Milton till like a minute in, then we quickly discover it's Milton, but we kind of thought it was Milton. It was a different location to where Andrea was being housed, so he's battering Milton, drags Milton in.
Milton's brave though, because he turns around and says, "What will your daughter think of you?"
Yeah, where's Milton suddenly grew all
I
this?
don't know. And they got fucking more balls than Daryl. And then the governor says, "If I was like this, she'd still be alive." Maybe that's true. Because we actually don't know how Penny got bit. It could have been the governor.
Incompetence?
Could have
Weakness?
been, yeah. It might have been.
Something along those lines.
Certainly not that now. Maybe crazy. Maybe half his meds, but certainly wouldn't say he's weak anymore. So he brings Milton to Andrea's room. He tells Milton to go and retrieve some tools because he won't need them there anymore. Milton then drops some tools. He goes to pick them up. Governor's rushing him, but he leaves one behind. So he leaves like a pair of pliers behind, obviously trying to help Andrea. He goes to leave the room. Governor's like, "Nah, I've changed my mind. You can kill Andrea. You need to learn now. You need to learn how to kill. You need to show me that you've learned something." Milton won't do it. Governor tells him the only way you leave this room is by killing Andrea. He gives him like a knife. Milton then does a 180, and we speak about Milton being brave. He goes for it. He goes for the Hail Mary here. But unfortunately, he's not got the Tom Brady throw.
He's got about 10 yards at a 90-yard range.
And the ball falls really short of the goal line.
Knife interference.
Governor blocks him and then decides to stab Milton 4 or 5 times. Milton just crumbles to the floor up against the wall.
The flags are on the pitch.
And the governor then says, and I like this, the governor says to Milton, what did he say to him again?
He said, in this world, either...
You kill and you die, or you die and you kill.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
no.
like that. Something like that.
No, you kill or you die, or you die and you kill.
Yeah,
That's it.
Which obviously, he basically says you're going to be killing Andrew. So yeah, Milton.
So basically, if you do not kill someone to stay alive, then you'll die and kill people anyway. So I mean, I thought it was a really good quote.
It was.
It wasn't good enough I could remember it, but honestly, I mean, had to think. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, we've just watched the credits there. We've both been in fucking tears. The sad music, the introduction of all these new great characters. We probably should have waited a couple hours before doing this review, but we decided to go straight into it.
Another thing I don't get about this is like
No one bought that.
This I know they didn't, but it just starts the finale with this, and it's like it just feels so disjointed. Like Merle just died at the end of the last episode.
Is this not what should have happened? Could this not have happened at the end of the last episode? Or do you think I would take away from...
It probably would take away from Merle, but I don't know. I just feel like this show's all over the place. After this, though, we see the prison like gearing up for war. Rick looks up. He sees Laurie one last time. As it looks like they're heading out, but I thought they're supposed to be getting ready for war.
Carol says... Daryl says, Merle never done anything like this in his life before. Then Carol's like, he gave us a chance. Yeah, he done a lot more than you did, Carol, right? Merle took out 8 men. You washed about 8 dishes, right? I mean, let's put it into comparison here. What's saving lives? What's keeping people safe?
Oh, the germ-free plates or the 8 dead bodies. You know, is what it is. But yeah, I mean, the pacing here, right? It literally goes for like, the prisoner just like gearing up, and then like Woodbury just fucking.
Yeah, the Woodbury's ready.
After Therese went, we're not fighting.
Governor's like, oh, they killed 15 of our men. We gotta end this now. We gotta kill them all. Tyrese is like, hey, we'll fight against the biters, but we can't kill people.
42 minutes later, he's spraying at Rick Grant.
He's like, then he's looking at the governor. He's like, we'll stay and look after the kids and protect them till you come back. If you want us gone, then that's fine. And then the governor stares him for about 15 seconds, and he's like, thank you.
Grabs a rifle, boom, there you go. I don't understand, like, what is... Tyrese is a fucking shite bag.
Then he gives the rifle to Tyrese, who couldn't hit shit anyway.
I know. But then we get, like, the best scene of the episode, right? You've got Woodbury storming the prison, grenade launcher, bang, 50 cal Barrett fucking machine gun, absolutely laying waste.
See when I'm watching this, I'm thinking, holy shit, it's going to be a good battle. They're destroying the prison. They take out the watchtower, big grenade launcher, big rocket launcher. They've got machinery, heavy fucking machinery that is absolutely slicing and dicing the zombies. You're thinking, Jesus Christ, man, prison's got no chance. They then Woodbury get into the gates. They then go into the tombs. Their information, but then kryptonite for Woodbury. A flashbang goes off. By God, no. A flashbang. Yeah. Not the flashbang.
A few walkers appear, right? It's about 10, in fact. And then they all decide to run back. Governor says, stay in formation.
They all bolt for the exit. I mean, this is pathetic.
Now, if they want to retreat and like regroup in the courtyard, fair enough. But even before Maggie and Glenn start shooting, they are running for the fucking hills.
Yeah, so they get into the courtyard, they're running towards the cars. Maggie and Glenn start shooting. They're the only 2 people that you see from the prison. Where's everyone else? Yes, we know that Herschel,
Beth and Carl and Judith are on the outskirts.
They're in like the woods or something like that. But where's Rick at this point? Where's Michonne? Where's Daryl?
Yeah, like, we see later that they're actually
Are they doing a Billy
prison.
Mitchell? Are they hiding in the showers? I mean, like, what are they doing?
Might be in the showers. I don't know what's going on, man. Carol, where was she? Was she just washing dishes? Governor interrupts her, man. Good night. But, yeah, and then they just flee. And Martinez is like, I will get them, we'll come back and get them. And that's it.
Yeah,
and
so
then Maggie and Glenn celebrate like they've just fucking, you know, defeated Germany in 1945.
So the governor's in a car chasing them down with Schubert, and Martinez pulls them over. The governor's like, what the hell was that back there? Why are you running? Martinez is like, you bunch of pussies. And then
the weird guy who looks really weird. He kind of looks like Woody from Toy Story.
Black guy with the beanie's like, hey man, they were shooting at us. I'm not dying for some animals. And then the other guy, who's the other guy? He said, "These people killed my son."
David?
David's like, we gotta go back there. And meanwhile, they're all arguing, and the governor's just like spacing it.
Yeah, you knew at this point it was good.
Yeah, like what's going on in the governor's
No,
head?
but that guy's point is they're shooting us. Hold on here.
No shit, mate.
You just drove into their place.
You destroyed it. You were shooting fucking at them. What do you think was going to happen?
You heard the pep talk. You got on the back of an army truck loaded with fucking heavy artillery.
What did you think was happening? Seriously?
Were you going to bake cookies with Carol? No, I'm afraid you didn't. You know what? He may have killed about 25 people here.
Yeah, so
but I'm going to go Brandon Tatum. I think it was justified.
So they turned around as if they're going. Like, what were they? Honestly, were they expecting, right, to jump back in the vehicles, drive back to Woodbury, and just like forget this happened?
And get them next time.
And live like nothing happened?
I know.
Governor's just not having it. It's like, fuck this. Mows out everybody. Every single person, to the shock horror of every single person that didn't want to fight, so it was everybody but 3 people. Mows them all down, to the shock horror of even Martinez was selling this badly. Martinez was fucking all over the place, stumbling.
Right.
Schubert was just in shock. His big lips were like poised to, I don't know what he was doing, man. And then you got David just stood there. We didn't even really see his reaction.
His arse collapsed. His skinny white ass just went, it's good.
He went from, we got to kill all these people, we got to go back and kill them, to, you know what, I've just got to kill the governor, even though he didn't kill my son. So David then draws on the governor, but doesn't shoot. The governor kind of looks at him and goes, well, I'm here. Are you going to shoot me or not? And he doesn't. So the governor just lifts up his gun. Shoots.
Why wouldn't he shoot?
Shoots David, and then this seems to fucking shock Martinez even more. Stupart's still standing there motionless. His facial expressions have not changed. Lips have not moved. Still gigantic. Still just waiting there. If the governor shot at him, like, he certainly wouldn't have missed. Martinez is. Martinez, a minute ago, he's calling all these people pussies, and now I'm not saying you wouldn't be in shock, like, but he is like stumbling over the place, like backing into the car. It was weird. Then the governor goes into the field where all the bodies are, and he just like starts shooting them one by
Headshots.
one. But we have what's her name?
Karen.
She's hiding under one of the bodies, still alive. Governor goes to shoot this body. He's run out of bullets, and then Karen gets to live. Then the governor goes back, jumps in the car, looks at Martinez and Stupart, then just like motions, get in, lads. And Stupart still hasn't changed, and Stupart gets in, and then Martinez jumps on top of the fan and just like pats the fan on the back as if nothing's happened, and then they just drive off, and the three of them go in their wee separate ways.
There.
I wonder why I didn't go back to Woodbury. Why do I know?
I wonder where they went. Well,
That's a theory,
we do find out in season 4, like, but yeah, I don't really understand.
Yeah, but surely there was stuff in Woodbury that
nice supplies.
just didn't go back.
That sounds fucking weird. Wait, does he not? I'm pretty sure he does go back. There's a scene. Sure, he sets Woodbury on fire. But that's like a few months after, isn't it?
Why, when he's on his own?
Yeah.
I mean, why did they? Where were they going now?
Yeah, like this was just weird. And then like we have like the prison group celebrating, but then Rick's like, we're going to go to Woodbury, and then only 3 of them go: Michonne, Rick, and Daryl, because Glenn and Maggie are shite bags.
Now here's what I don't get. They don't know the governor's wiped out all those people. They seen how many people was there, and they go free, and they think they're going to take on. Now I get it. They've got plot, fucking armor and all that stuff, but come on, 3 people realistically going on to take all the aim. And when they were deciding whether they should go or not, I can't remember, who was it? Someone says it's over.
Carl. That stupid bitch.
And then 2 seconds later, she's like, yeah, no, you're right, we gotta finish this now. What would she know about... The only time it's over for her is when she goes to put some fairy up liquid into the, into the washing up bowl, and it's like, shit, run it.
Brilliant. Rick goes to Carl and says, you've been getting people killed, Dad. I got Dale killed. He admits to that, then basically goes through everyone who Rick's killed. He's like, Shane, Merle, Lori, you should have killed Andrew, man. You got Oscar, you killed him, man.
You got no guts. Carl wants to go, so I think that's kind of sends Rick into going. Oh, by the way, we didn't mention that Carl killed some kid that was running away as well. A kid was going to
definitely not justified, but
no, not
you
justified. But I mean, at the same time, if you look at it from Carl's perspective, this guy was literally just in your home, shooting up, trying to kill you. So, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Like you say,
yeah, you know what? See if this is like one of the like Glenn or like Rick. I think this guy gets shot before he even like surrenders.
Yeah, like you see, a couple of seasons later, I mean, Rick wouldn't even hesitate to shoot this guy. Shoot him on sight.
Fuck. Runs over a police officer who's not doing anything. But we move on. Rick's group.
Yeah, so
discover
Rick's
Karen.
It's fucking a trio, mate.
A trio, the job
Hardly-
squad.
hardly a
It's
group.
only fucking bits of star power the group's
So,
got.
so they figure they come across the dead bodies that the governors took out. Karen is in the fan. She wants to be saved, I guess. They take her out. They don't kill her. And then they go back to Woodbury, I guess, to finish it. Tyrese and his sister, Sasha, that's the one, are on watch. They're shooting at Rick and his people. Karen steps out, like, don't shoot. Then Rick says, I'm coming out, don't do it. Then it comes out. Rick basically
kind of defeats the whole purpose of Tyrese not wanting to fight. I know he said protect the walls, but
it's a difference between we won't fight people, but we will kill people who come near the walls. I mean,
but technically the governor is protecting Woodbury for the same reason. He's just not doing it at the walls.
Tyrese never said that. He says that they'll fight against the biters, but not people.
Yeah, I don't know. With Tyrese, mate,
but all of a sudden here they're shooting at Rick and Daryl and Michonne.
And as this is going on though, right? Oh, the gates have been opened. Andrea, right? Why is Milton tells her like 2 hours after? Oh, there's players beside you, by the way.
Yeah, and Milton's basically saying that you know, you need Andrea's like, we're gonna get here. I'm gonna save you. Milton's like, no, we're not. You're gonna get out. You're gonna free yourself. Then you're gonna find something sharp and drive it into my head. I mean, let's be real. Milton's a smart guy. He probably knows when someone's dying, and he knows right now he's dying.
Yeah.
So Andrea then managed to get the pliers.
The only guy that could probably do the medical stuff is him. And
yeah, he can't really do it to himself. Andrea gets the well, we don't know if he's a medic, but we do know he's smart.
He can do stuff.
Yeah, I'd say.
He's doing all those experiments, man.
True, but
Scientist. He knows what he's doing.
I mean, let's be honest.
This guy's better than Eugene. Move on.
100%.
I know.
Milton's actually not annoying. I don't think. I know you could argue he's a bit of a shite bag, but he grows. Last couple of episodes.
Humongous.
But no, I never thought, oh, Milton's like a nerd or a geek or well, he is like. But you know, I never held that against him.
It turns into a walker. Damn it.
See, Eugene, I fucking hate him up till this day. Even though I don't watch The Walking Dead anymore.
I'm not looking forward to it.
I bet you he's still
episode
shit.
What 9? No, episode 10 of season 4. Oh, fuck! It's not far away.
Anyway, yeah. So Milton is basically turning now. Andrea grabs the pliers. She managed to free one hand. She frees another. Then she stands up. So at this stage, I think, well, she's already free. So she's going to take care of Milton easily. Then we hear screaming and fighting and rumbling going on. Then when Rick, Michonne, and Daryl find Andrea in the room, she's been bitten. Andrea like, you're burning up. And then Andrea reveals, she moves away her jacket and you see the big bite mark on her shoulder.
Good night, it's over.
And again,
you're not safe.
This seemed a bit strange to me because we've seen plenty of times where people on their just individually can take out walkers with no guns, you know, just with a knife. Yeah, Andrea here couldn't do anything against
one. And she was free, like, I mean, and plus you're in the chair, you've almost got the leverage to lean back and kick him or something.
Or even, like, push him and just, I don't know, jump on top of him, hit him with the pliers. We've seen how easily people kill, including
and
Andrea.
if we're being honest, like, does Andrea's death here really make this finale? No.
No, it was weird, because, like, you almost kind of forgot about her, I think. Well, no, you didn't forget about her, but she didn't even appear in the last episode. It was a bit strange.
Yeah, it's like, I just didn't care. I felt like they dragged it out too long. It's like, how long could you realistically keep peacekeeper between both things?
Yeah.
And then Rick's like, no, you're us. Well, wasn't that 6 episodes ago when she showed up, man? You're fucking searching her for weapons.
Well, she had the opportunity to kill the governor. She didn't. Then the governor killed her. So I think what the governor says, you kill... What did he say? What does this say?
You kill and you live, or
No,
you die and you die. No, you die and you kill. Right, he said something along those lines, man. You've got the trivia up, you should know. But here's the trivia, right? Shite episode up to this part, but this is where it gets great. We get sad music. Oh, it's all, I know it's sad, guys, but guess what? Guess what? A prison bus, a school bus filled with coffin dodgers.
So the next day comes, the sun shines there, you know, oh, it's afternoon, it's morning. The big bus pulls into the prison yard. And you know what? I hate Carl, but he's kind of right here. He's looking on at the bus, and then he sees all these old fucks come out, and he looks on it disgust. Then Rick comes over to him, he's like it kind of reminds me, trying to pull off a mini Shane here.
I think,
what is this?
I think Carl, I think maybe too harsh on him. I think this season he's been pretty good.
I won't go that far. He's not been horrible. What's going on?
I'd say, but I would honestly say easily this guy is in the top 10 characters for the season.
Top 10?
Yeah, but I think that also means that this season's not been fucking good.
Oh, top 10? Nah, man.
No, he's actually put people in their place a lot, and it's not been cringy.
I would say he's not in the bottom 5.
Oh, fuck off.
But he's not been in the bottom 5 of the prison.
Well, who's this? Who's been better than this guy who's close to him?
What guy?
You know what I'm saying? Like, who's on like a similar cat? This guy's been better than Glenn this season. You can fucking spin it whatever way you want. Glenn has been a fucking shite bag.
What I did to Maggie? I mean, fuck me.
Carl killed his mother and just fucking walked off like he's the Rock.
Anyway, they all come in. Carl doesn't like it. He thinks Rick's...
No, you can hate on Carl what you want, right? The guy's 11 and he's called out Rick on stuff the rest of the group don't have the set of balls between them to even muster a vote against him.
I know, it's weird. I'm telling Darrell, Glenn, Herschel.
But anyway,
That's the shit, but
and
Coral is...
Tyrese leads the coffin dodges, and Herschel
Pats him on the back.
You're the man.
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck? I mean,
Yeah, you brought more decrepit bastards my way.
I'm not the oldest guy. I'm not the next to die. A bunch of old people come in like, what the fuck is this? I mean, who cares? Seriously? Who fucking... What a horrible ending. Then the sad music finishes. We get the credits. Then more sad music starts. It was like... Pants of an episode. But we will go through the list of people that died because there was quite a lot. So here it is, in no particular order. Jodie. No idea who it is, but she's dead. Paul. I'm pretty sure that's the black guy with the beanie on.
Black Paul.
I don't know. It's like, oh, they're animals. They're shooting at us. Pete off screen. Don't know who Pete is. Robbie off screen. No idea who Robbie is. Noah off screen. I believe he is the autistic or asthmatic son of Karen.
Look, he's dead.
Yeah.
Her son gets killed and she just walks it off.
That doesn't really sell it, doesn't she? Not.
No, she's...
It's mad, isn't it?
Nice.
Doesn't he, even in season 4, he never really. Hey, I had a son, you know? Like, I mean, that's a bit crazy, isn't it? Dr. Stevens.
Dr. Stevie.
I couldn't tell you who Dr. Stevens is, but
He's a doctor.
he's dead. Off screen. Ronan. Off screen. Was she the librarian, or did Ian have a librarian?
I don't know that.
I think she might have had a scene in a library. I don't know.
Dr. Stevens was the black woman.
Fair enough. Eileen off screen.
Wait, hold on here. Why have these people there?
Mrs. Foster off screen. Now, is she not like 77?
I think so.
What the fuck was she doing there?
Yeah, no, but it's like, see the people that actually got off the bus, like half of them could fight compared to these people.
Emily Coleman off screen. Betty Coleman off screen. Was Betty Coleman not the wife of the guy that Milton was doing the wee spinny? I don't know, is this Wikipedia right? No, what was that guy's name?
Are you sure this isn't the season?
No, it's Welcome to the Tombs. No, hold on, am I not? Was Betty Coleman not the wife of...
Wait, so hold on, you're naming all these people, right?
Right.
But then, no, that guy wasn't called David, he's called Alan, right? But then it gets to at least 28 unnamed Woodbury soldiers. Well, how many people did the governor kill? 28 at that top bit?
I don't know. Was Mrs. Foster not the old bit? I can't. They must have died of old age. Like, they weren't fighting with the governor, man. No way. Betty
What?
Betty Coleman was that fucking guy's wife. What information we got on Betty Coleman? Oh, her. Late 60s to 70s.
How'd she die? I mean, pre-apocalypse.
Status dead. Cause of death, shot by Philip. Oh, there you go.
Well, you know what,
Betty
right?
Coleman got shot by Philip. And anyway, Alan, on screen, as we've seen, took out Poem. Milton Mammoth, on screen, died twice. First alive, stabbed by Philip, and then zombified. I'm assuming he had his head bashed in by Andrea. Andrea died due to a bite, and then technically she killed herself. And at least 28 unnamed Woodbury soldiers. So yeah, I mean, let's be honest here. A shitload of deaths that, if you add them all together, they don't even come to like a tenth as annoying as the Merrill's death was. So I mean,
nowhere near.
It was the last appearance of pretty much all these people. It says it's the last appearance of Martinez alive. That's not true, because Martinez comes back. So interesting. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, and we've got to move on, right? You know what? It sucked. See, we did a tier list a few years ago ranking season finales. This has to be the worst one.
This episode marks Lauren Cohen's 25th appearance on the TV series. She is the 8th actor to reach the 25th episode appearance landmark, after Andrew Lincoln, Chandler Riggs, Laurie Holden, Stephen Yeun, Sarah Wayne Callies, Norman Reedus, and Melissa McBride. So she gets 25 episodes. And John Bernafel, doesn't he? Michael Rooker, doesn't he? But she does.
It's all about the quality, not the quantity. Right, anyway, what you rating it? I am giving this a 3 out of 10.
3?
What?
Nah, it was pretty bad actually, wasn't it?
What are you going to get?
Hold on, I'm trying to think. But the Andrea and Milton parts were probably the best parts, like, and that's pretty wrong considering it's supposed to be an all-out war.
Yeah, I know, and it wasn't like they were fucking great, was it?
But I kind of did like when I liked when Philip, the governor, just mowed down his whole people. I kind of enjoyed that. You know what? I'm going to get a 5.
4 then.
Let's get a 4 out of 10.
Gets a 4 out of 10, and that's fitting, because guess what's next? Season 4. Till then, peace.